Hello, my name is Carrie Harger, and today I will be telling you why music not only shouldn't be canceled, but can't be canceled in our school district. Everybody knows that music's important. Music's important for people of all ages. It helps people come together. You come together to concerts, whether that's orchestral or concert or a rock concert. People of all different walks come together. It helps people work together. Helps people think critically, helps them think about the music. You hear the different instruments and you hear the different voices. It helps people think musically. It helps people think in a way that maybe they didn't before, if music isn't what they usually do. And not only does music help people of all ages, but it really helps children. It helps kids of all ages, K through 12. It helps kids learn lessons that are going to carry throughout every subject that they learn, throughout all the jobs that they have, throughout their whole life. Kids specifically, it teaches them critical thinking. It makes them take something on the page that might not make sense to somebody else and create it into something new, create it into music. It makes people come together. It makes them think how the notes on the page are going to sound, maybe the length, how they're going to attack it, and what note it's going to be. It makes them think about, there's something on this page here that I'm going to create that wasn't there before. It also teaches kids discipline. This is almost a new age type of discipline that I like to think of because it's less harsh. Because nobody likes to be harsh to their kids, especially I don't. And I'd like to think that music will help my children learn discipline a lot easier. Because when I'm on the podium, I'm listening to them and they're also listening to me. It's a two-way street. And when I'm talking, they can't be talking, they're listening to me and they're taking in what I'm saying. And they're going to take it and they're going to look on the page. They're going to put it through their instrument, and they're going to put it through their voice, and they're going to put it through their hands. And they're going to learn that maybe it is nice to just pay attention, because then together we can all create something that wasn't there before. We're going to create music together. It also teaches kids how to stay engaged. I know it's a lot easier for me and for a lot of other people to stay engaged in a topic that they're interested in. And maybe that's music, maybe that's science, maybe that's art. But it is a lot easier for kids to stay engaged in music classes because they're interested in making the music together. Whether it's like a fun band piece or maybe it's a fun jazz piece like Sing 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 or something like that. But it's a lot easier for kids to stay engaged and to learn how to stay engaged in something that maybe they can't relate to as much because they've taken music classes, because they've taken band or orchestra or choir. Kids in music classes also learn how to work together as a team. It is really hard to learn how to work with each other when we have differences, but in music it's a lot easier. Like in choir, you listen to the other voices and the other people, and in band and in orchestra, you listen to the person that's in front of you and behind you, and you listen to your teacher on the podium, and you all work together to make music together, even if you come from different walks of life. Some of you have had a bad day when you sit down in your chair, when you stand on the risers. You put that all behind you and you work together. Music also teaches people social skills. There are a lot of kids that have difficulty connecting with one another, but maybe they end up in the same section together. They both play clarinet or something like that, and you find people that not only have in common like the same instrument or the same voice as you, but you start building more and more things together that you relate to, and you create a friendship. Music also teaches kids self-confidence. For some, not like me, it's hard for them to speak up. It's hard to raise your hand in math class and say you know what the answer is. But in music, you almost have to make a voice. You have to sing your song. You have to play your part in band. And it teaches kids how to not be scared of the voice that they have. Sometimes band and music and choir can be a form of exercise, especially marching band, because they gotta stay on their toes. They gotta make sure that they can march to the beat while having a nice steady breath, and that can be kind of tiring and work up a nice sweat. Music can also form a sense of creativity in a child that maybe didn't have a knack for that before. I know me, I'm not a super hands-on kind of art person, but music has really helped me find my form of creativity, and I've helped my students find their own source of creativity. It also integrates different subjects. When we play certain pieces, when we sing certain songs, we learn about the history, and we learn about why this person created it, and how we can relate to that and then create our own history with that. So overall, music is important, and it's not that you shouldn't cancel it, it's that you can't. We need it, and we need music all together.